Welcome, IKARites, to your 2020 Gratitude Report. We are so deeply grateful for all of you. Over the past year, we have seen IKARites come together to support each other in myriad of wonderful ways. We went virtual quickly, and every one of you helped our IKAR community stay connected and feel loved through some of the hardest times we've ever known. IKARites show up in every way, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and with incredible amounts of heart. So thank you, our beloved IKAR community. You mean everything.
You know, there was a lot of talk around COVID, like how did people pivot? I don't actually think it was a pivot. I have this image of it literally being a moment that IKAR has been preparing for almost 18 years. All the infrastructure, all the roots, all the community, all the love, all the creative juices are responsive to the needs of the community at any given time.
I really found the opportunities to deliver baskets to new members and to mourners to be something that was meaningful in a really strong way and gave the sense that this is a real connected community.
Hey Sylvia, I'm so excited to dive in and share some of these incredible numbers.
You know, co-chairing the membership committee with you has been super fun. And so I'm excited to hear how we did this year. What were our membership numbers like?
This year, over 100 families from across the country and across the world joined IKAR as IKAR from Afar members. Just this past Purim, we had 1,250 Mishloach Manot delivered to families to bring a little Purim joy and also give a little gift to share with our neighbors. During the high holidays, where we were all digital, we were able to deliver 800 high holiday packages. For everyone in our community who needed a warm meal, our Chesed community showed up and delivered meals across our city to make sure people felt loved.
Well, do you know that end of year run raised $23,191.26 with 172 runners. Membership alone raised $1.2 million in contributions, with over $1.5 million in overall contributions to IKAR.
We've had 30,000 people join us for high holidays. We had 300 learning classes on Zoom where we were able to connect with one another.
Hey, Melissa. Hey, come on in. Hi. Sorry, I'm a little bit in a rush before Shabbat, as always.
I have a bunch of questions to ask you.
Oh, okay. What's up? What's on your mind?
All right, so tell me who the last person you texted was.
Definitely you.
What do you miss the most about being part?
I miss harmony. I miss the harmony. I miss like being in a room packed with people just singing our hearts out. We're gonna get back there.
What's your favorite thing about IKAR from Afar?
Oh my God, we have the most amazing people from all around the world who are finding their way to each other. It's just incredible.
And who are you spending most of your time with during pandemic, besides your family?
Oh, Ivan, our IT guy.
If IKAR's a musical, what would the marquee say?
Joy comes in the morning. Check this out, Melissa. Look at that.
Boom.
Like everything else, justice work looked a little different in 2020. Instead of gathering in person to talk about how best to advance the holy work of caring for the most vulnerable among us,
we saw each other in tiny little boxes on Zoom, safely from home.
Instead of meeting with our legislators in their offices,
we met them on Zoom, safely from home. Instead of knocking on voters' doors at election time,
we called them on the phone, safely from home. But IKARites adapt. We turned a high school gym into a holy space after all.
we made it work. And here's what we accomplished.
We completed the Earth Challenge 5780, inspiring our community to live more sustainably and respond to the climate crisis.
Sponsored the asylee family from El Salvador as they seek asylum in the United States. We help them find work, housing, legal advice, health care, and any other services they needed as they weathered the pandemic with the rest of us.
We provided a total of 480 meals to hungry Angelinos at Paths West LA Transitional Living Facility, keeping alive a 15-year partnership.
We donated 110 Thanksgiving feasts to our church partners in need this Thanksgiving.
We hosted constituent meetings with state senators, congressional representatives, county supervisors, and city council members to advocate for equity in COVID response and relief.
We joined with our partners at LA Voice and Black Lives Matter Los Angeles in calling on our city leaders to reallocate funds marked for policing and incarceration and instead direct them to communities of color. In the 2020 election cycle, we
held weekly phone banks to infrequent voters in key states, hosted a candidate forum in the competitive LA City Council City Four Ways, called every single member of the IKAR community to encourage them to vote, and reached our goal of being a 100% voting community. Helped pass LA County Measure J, which shifted 10% of unrestricted county funds away from police and prisons and to under-resourced communities. Helped defeat California Prop 20 to continue turning back the tide of mass incarceration.
Hopefully 2021 will bring us out of our screens and back to doing justice work in person. But until then, even a pandemic won't stop IKARites from making sure we not only talk the talk, but walk the walk.
The ECC is more than just preschool. It's really, really a community for the children and also a community for the parents. So thank you. Thank you for helping to support the ECC.
And I want to echo Marissa in thanking you for all of your support of our wonderful program and community. We have been open this school year, utilizing very stringent COVID protocols that have allowed us to operate school safely and in person, which has been such a gift. We've also had our Friday morning bite-sized ECC Shabbat celebration. Meet and families both at the ECC and virtually, and even families all over the country have been able to tune in and join us, which has been just amazing. So thank you to our donors. Thank you to our parents.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rachel Warrant. I'm IKAR's former board chair. And I just want to say thank you so much for all of your wonderful generosity. It's been a very challenging time, and yet our community has thrived, and it is because of the gifts and the generosity and just the love that all of you have poured into our community. So thank you.
And I'm Ethan Goldstein. I'm currently IKAR's board chair. Thank you as well. Thank you for all your gifts. Thank you for all your generosity. And I have to say, I'm so proud of what IKAR has accomplished in the last year. In the middle of a national emergency, in the middle of a pandemic, we have taken care of our community. We have expanded. I'm so proud. We've really grown as a community. We've grown as an organization. I'm so proud of what we've done. Thank you all very much.
And I'm Mo Langer, the current vice chair. Thank you to everyone for your continued support of our community and for all that you have contributed this past year.
This community has shown up in ways that we never could have predicted. In a time of so much loss and pain and grief and uncertainty, we have found our way back to one another again and again. We've laughed together and learned together. We have danced and cried together. We've planted the seeds together of what I know will bear fruit on the other side of this. We have been so daring and brave and loving, and the world that we emerge into will be better for it. So thank you.